Hello everyone, welcome to EDUSOFT. Today is our fourth session of pandas. Before this, we have already completed first, second and third session. Please do watch for better understanding. In this session, that is fourth session, what we will going to learn, we will going to see how we can manipulate data, how we can analyze data of CSV file working with date and time module. Coming to very first, that is manipulating data. Suppose you are having large set of unorganized data and you need to organize or say manipulate data accordingly. So first function which we are going to see is group by function. A group by operation involves splitting the data set, applying a function, and then combining the results together. Pandas data frame dot group by function is used to split the data into groups based on some criteria. Coming to next one, that is joint function. So if you are given two data sets and you want to join, what function you are going to use? We are going to use join function. It is used to join columns of another data frame. It joins columns with other data frame either on index or on a key column. Let's come to syntax dot join. The very first parameter is other. So what does this other signifies? Other is the other data frame which you want to join. Coming to on is the condition or say parameter on which you want to join both data frames. Coming to how is the parameter to define whether you want to join considering left, right, inner and outer. Left suffix and right suffix. It is used when both data frames have column names. So this is the join function. Coming to next one, that is append function. Pandas data frame name dot append function means dot append function is used to append rows of other data frame to the end of the given data frame. We can also append data frame of different shapes. For unequal number of values in the data frame, a non-existent value will be filled with NaN values. So what append function will do? It will append rows of another data frame to the end of the given data frame. Coming to next one, that is DateTime functionalities. So pandas is a very useful tool while working with time series data. What we can do in DateTime functionalities method, we can convert strings to DateTime, get year, month and day, get the week of a year, day of a week and leap year, get the age from the date of birth. Now, what are the functions which we are going to use in DateTime functionalities? Here you can see pandas.series name.dt.year. It means pandas.series name means it is the name of a series or a data frame. .dt.year is the method. What it will do? It returns the year of the date time. .dt.month. What it will do? It will return the month of the date time. .dt.day. It returns the day of the date time. .dt.hour. It will return the hour of the date time. .dt.minute. It will return the minute of the date time. So pandas have very useful tools while we are working on DateTime functionalities, and it makes it easier to work on date and time module. Now, coming to Jupyter Notebook, there we are going to see all the methods which we have seen till now. Assume your data is randomly oriented. What you want to do? You want to orient your data accordingly. So for this, what we have to do? We have to create a data frame. Here we are creating a data frame using dictionary. What we have to do? First of all, we have to import pandas std. After this, what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a data frame that is data1 using dictionary like this. So you can see over here, data1 is the name of my data frame. pd.dataframe is the module of pandas which we are using to create a data frame using dictionary. Here you can see name, Rahul, Sunny, Meera, Seema and Sahil, roll number, maths marks and English marks. Now what I want to print this data frame. So what I have to give? Print data and 1. And you can see your output like this. Name, roll number, maths marks and English marks. So now what I want to group my data accordingly. So what function I'm going to use? I'm going to use function group by. So for this, what we have to do? We have to create a new data frame, that is data1 new equal to data1 dot group by. What we are using? We are using group by method. So here I want to group by my data according to a particular column, that is roll number. So what I have to pass as an argument here? I have to give argument as roll number. Now after this, what I want to transfers inside this roll number. So what I have to do? For X and Y in data1 new. What I want to print the value of X and I want to print the value of Y. And you can see your output as this. Here, your whole data is organized according to the roll number. That is roll number 15, roll number 23, roll number 24, roll number 34. So this is the roll number 23, 34, 24, 15 and 27. So here your data is organized accordingly to this. रोल नंबर 15 का नाम क्या है? सीमा. रोल नंबर क्या है? 15. मैथ्स मार्क्स कितने हैं? 58. इंग्लिश मार्क्स कितने हैं? 56. रोल नंबर 23 पे आते हैं. नेम राहुल. रोल नंबर 23. मैथ्स मार्क्स 88. English marks 67. So in this way, you can group by your data accordingly. Coming to next function, that is join function. So what we want to do? We have to create a two data frame using pandas. So I want to join my two data frame, that is data 1 and data 2. For this, what I have to do? I have to create two data frames like this. Data 1, same. Data 2 is pd.data frame. So here I'm going to use column names as name 2, roll number 2, science marks and Hindi marks. Now what I want to join my both data frames, that is data 1 and data 2. So I want to join data 2 with data 1. So what I have to do? I have to write data 1 dot join, and within join what I have to give? I have to give data 2. And you can see your output like this. So this is the data of your data 1, that is data frame 1, and this is your data of your data frame data 2. You can see name as Rahul, Sunny, Meera, Seema and Sahil. Here you can see data as Hina, Sahil, Meena, Samira and so on. So like this, we can join data of two data frames. Now what I want to delete some data of my data 2. So I want to delete Sohan from here. Now I want to delete 9 from here. I want to delete 49 from here. And I want to delete 88 from here. And then I want to see my output. And you can see your output as this. यहाँ पे क्या आ गया है? NaN value यहाँ पे आ गई है. So if you want to join two datas and your both data does not have the same number of values, so your second data or the data which does not have the same number of values, here in place of not given values, what it shows? It shows NaN value. In place of data 1 dot join data 2, what I want to write here data 2 dot join, and within this I want to write data 1. So now what I'm going to do? I'm going to join data 1 in data 2. And you can see your output as this. Here 0, 1, 2, 3. तो यहाँ पे जो आउटपुट आया है वो आपका अकॉर्डिंग टू डेटा 2 आया है. डेटा 2 में कितने नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स थे? यू कैन सी हीना, साहिल, मीना एंड समीरा. total objects कितने हैं 4. So your data will be joined according to data 1. That is only 4 objects will be shown in your output. Now what I want to show all the values of data 1 and data 2. So what we have to do? We have to use how parameter. Now what I'm going to write? I am going to write data2 dot join and within this data 1. So here I'm going to join data 1 in data 2. And you can see here what parameter I'm going to use. I am going to use how parameter. How parameter is like this. So if I write in how parameter, what we can do? We can give left, we can give right, we can give inner and we can give outer. So when you give left, your output will join according to the left. In this case, what is left? Left is data 2. So just write left over here and you can see your output as this. Here you can see your data will join according to left. Here left is data 2 and right is data 1. If I write right in place of left, so you can see your output like this. Here your data is joined according to data 1. You can see Hina, Sahil, Meena, Samira and here you can see NaN values. Because क्या था कि जो आपका data 1 है उसमें total number of objects कितने हैं 5 and data 2 में total number of objects कितने हैं 4. So here your data is joining according to data 1. Now in place of right, what I am going to write? I am going to write inner and you can see your output as this. Inner का मतलब क्या होता है? It means intersection. Means only common data will be available in the output. Now in place of inner, what if I write outer? And you can see your output as this. Outer का मतलब क्या होता है? Union. आपका data 1, data 2 में जितना number of data होगा उतना सारा ही आ जाएगा. So you can see over here, this is the data of your data 2 and this is the data of your data 1. So it shows the whole data. Now what if one of my column name in both the data frame is same? Then it will shows an error like this. In my data 1 and data 2, if I put this name as name only, then both the columns of name in data 1 and data 2 are same. And you can see when I run this code, you can see an error over here. So what we can do? We can use suffix parameter over here. What we can do? We can use suffix parameter. So I want to change the name in data 2. So what I have to write? I have to write L suffix. And within L suffix, what we have to give? We have to give the name, the changed name I want to have for the column in my data 2. So I want to have name as name 1, 2. Here you can see the name of data 1 is changed. Here you can see name 1, 2 and here you can see NAME name. The data 1 and data 2 have the same name. It shows an error. How you can resolve that error? You have to use suffix accordingly. If you want to change the name in left data frame, you can use L suffix. If you want to change the name in right data frame, you can use R suffix. Now coming to another function, that is append function. For using the append function, what we have to do? We have to create two data frames and I want to take the same data frame, that is data 1 and data 2. Now what we have to do? We have to use append, that is data 1 dot append. Within append, I want to write data 2. And you can see your output like this. And here you can find this that the frame.append method is deprecated and will be removed from pandas in a future version. Use pandas.concate instead. So in place of append, what you can use? You can use concate method also in future. But you can see over here your output like this. ये क्या है आपका data 1, ये क्या है आपका data 2. So you can see over here this data 1, name, roll number, maths marks, English. Here you can see data 2, name 2, roll number 2, science marks and Hindi marks. जिसके लिए आपके पास डेटा 1 का वैल्यू नहीं है, वहां पे क्या आ रहा है, NaN वैल्यू आ रहा है। जिस डेटा 2 में आपका डेटा 1 का वैल्यू नहीं है, वहां पे क्या आ रहा है, NaN वैल्यू आ रहा है। सो इन दिस वे, इफ यू वांट टू add or concat or append your data, what function or method you have to use? We have to use dot append function, or in future version what we are going to use, we are going to use pandas dot concat function. So this is all about group by function, join function and append function. Now coming to date time functionalities, what we will going to learn, we will going to see how pandas is very useful in date time functionalities module. Now coming to date time in pandas. So before starting on pandas, first see how we can work on Python's default date time module. For this, what we have to do, let's import pandas once again as PD. And after this, what I'm going to write, I'm going to import date time as DT. So today's date equal to DT dot date time. And within this, what I have to write, I want to write it is as 23. After this 23, and I want to write as 7, and after this I want to write as 28, and after this I want to write as 12, 45, 36, and you can see your output as, before this what we have to do, we have to print today's date, and you can see your output like this. So this is how we can use date time module of Pythons. What if I want to get the particular year or particular date or particular month? What I have to give as an argument, I have to give today's date dot year, and you can get the year from this. If you want to get the minute or hour, suppose I want to get minute. So today's date dot minute, and you can see as 45. Now coming to pandas, what we have to write, we have to write like this. So date equal to PD dot to date time. And within this, what we have to give as an argument, we have to give argument as 2023. Sorry, like 2023, and after this I want to give 7, and 7 ke baad 28. And you can see your output before this. Let's print our date, and you can see your output like this. 2023, 7, 28. This is year, this is month, and this is date. And this is your time, that is hours, minute, and second. So in this way, you can work on date and time functionalities in pandas. This is all about today's. Here we completed all the sessions on pandas. So if you have any doubt in full session, please do ask me. Please do watch for full understanding all the pandas series. Before this, we have also completed full series on NumPy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.